My drinking a fucking pineapple, you feel me?
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
And I want to hold it from the bottom.
Hey, yo, there's nothing wrong with tasty drinks, okay? There's nothing wrong with tasty drinks. It's about the feeling.
Dark Side made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real. The power of real niggas get on here and rant. This is the #1 podcast in the top 50 podcasts. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. They're mining your data right now. Please don't trust them niggas. I am your host, Uncle Chav, the hardest working podcaster in the U.S. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon vibes on the fucking vibes.
Hey, it's Big Yow. Big Yow. Here again.
Here again. Because we do things big. Always big. I don't know if you're going to get 2 dips for your chip this week. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
2 dips for the chip.
Yeah. Y'all told me not to take that out, but it stayed.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's on patreon.com/Rant to the Real. Subscribe, pick a tier. Help me pay him and our salaries so we can be the best that ever did it.
Please. I need it. I don't want to sound too desperate, so I'm going to end it there.
You can hear the desperation in his voice. You can't be a boss and independent. You gotta pick a lane and stay in it. It all comes down to black or white. There is going to be a dependent and an independent. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is. I'm sorry. I have to actually agree with this one. I mean, hey, you can't be, yeah.
You can't do both. Like, if it either you're the man and you feel me, dependent on your lady, or your lady is dependent on you as a man, whatever it is, however y'all work that out. Or it could be 2 men, 2 women, whatever. But someone is gonna have to eventually be the not boss in this situation. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, it really doesn't work that way. It don't matter, You can make as much money as you want, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know who is boss and who's not boss. You feel me? That's just how it goes.
I think society got a lot of people confused, thinking like 2 bosses could coincide. It don't work that way.
Nah. 2 bossy people can't exist. No. Somebody has to take that knee. Somebody has to. That's just how relationships work.
And then you got some people that's not willing to bend the knee, so then it's like, well, how y'all working?
We fighting all the time. Yeah, we can't be together. You know how that go.
You feel me? Can't do it. I like wine coolers, little fruity drinks sometimes. You know what I mean? I like to feel like a bad bitch sometimes.
What?
I like to feel like a bad bitch sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's a problem, anybody can fight me. It's whatever.
No. You can fight anybody. You right. For wanting to be like a bad bitch sometimes.
Sometimes I want my drink in a fucking pineapple, you feel me?
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
And I want to hold it from the bottom.
Hey, yo, there's nothing wrong with tasty drinks, okay? There's nothing wrong with tasty drinks. It's about the feeling. It's about the feeling. So, I like a nice little pina colada, you know what I mean? That shit kind of fire.
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell no lie, Some Baileys, you know what I mean?
I could never really get into the Baileys. I mean, I did like that one flavor, the strawberry joint, but
That's it. Man, they use Baileys for everything. Cake. You know what I mean? You never had a Bailey's cupcake and then they put the little Bailey's dipper in there? Fire.
Nah, cause like coffee liquor or creamy coffee liquor just don't. I don't know. It's like a creamer, but it's liquor, and I don't. It's too sweet.
What did I see the other day? I saw a vodka that was cake flavored.
They have UV birthday cake.
Right. What?
That shit is disgusting.
What the hell is that, bro? How could you mix those things and think the flavors are gonna be amazing?
Well, it's weird because most of that birthday cake flavor be vanilla, and sometimes vanilla just ain't it. And they'll put it inside of a drink or
vodka.
Or sometimes like birthday cake cookies or some shit, like when they try to like, no, that shit nasty as a bitch, is too overbearing.
So let's ask the question that we always wanted to know.
What's the question?
How much wine coolers does it take?
So I feel like I could take a whole case of Jamaican Me Happies before I say, all right,
Wow.
I'm lifted.
That's crazy.
That's what, 6 or 8 wine coolers?
Yeah, you is like a drinker, so it makes sense.
How many can you take?
Oh, me? I
Yeah.
don't drink those.
That's more than just Jamaican Me Happies.
That's sodas. I drink one soda a day. I wouldn't drink.
They got Butteritas, Lime-A-Ritas, what the fuck else they got? They got the Corona little flavor shits.
Oh, like the spritzes and shit like that?
Yeah, they got other options.
No, thank you.
Wow.
I'd rather drink my alcoholic.
But sometimes you don't want that shit. Get a wine cooler. Mike's Hard. The Jack Daniel.
Alright, so I'll drink Mike's Hard if I'm smoking in a session, you feel me? I'll drink like 2 of them.
2 Mike's Hards.
Yeah.
It's just nasty as a bitch.
And then you talking about it, like you like the fruity shit. You just said you like the fruity shit. You said you wanted to feel like a what?
Listen, if I'm gonna be in bad bitch mode, right, I'm gonna drink something that tastes good. I'm not gonna drink some shit just because it's there.
Right.
Like, if I go to a party and they serve you feel me, fruity drinks and it's nasty, I'm not drinking that shit.
Well, obviously.
Like,
That's just anything,
I
though.
want it loaded with sugar if that's the case, you feel me?
Oh my god.
Put the little trolleys in there, the little spiders.
Those spikers. Hey yo. What we got next?
It's hard to have a relationship in this platform. Some women will not understand what I am doing and trying to build here. And I can't sit there and always pander because I write a lot of ideas now that pop up during the day. And I just say them, you know? I'm building an internet persona. This is just an online personality. But some motherfuckers can't let go that online and reality is 2 different things. And I feel as if where I bump heads with a lot of people is this and that. And I'm just an internet comedian. I don't think that they'll ever understand that. Could be. I could be wrong. One day, I hope to be wrong. But right now, I'm currently right. I'm just talking over a microphone on the camera, you know? It is what it is.
So, my girl, the other day, she was asking me for like the podcast name and stuff like that. And I just was like, nah. You know, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm going to give it to her eventually. Don't get me wrong, but I just had to look at her and be like, no, I don't think right now is a good time.
I don't want what I say online thrown in my face because I'm doing this solely to create a content, a personality. So if I say something hot on here, I don't want it thrown back because a lot of times I say shit and I'm like, I said that.
Right.
Or it's like, I'll counter-react sometimes. I'll say something one week, and then the whole next week say something totally counter-reacted to what I just said. So it's like, you can't use this against me. I feel like this is a easy argument. So it's like, I don't know. You have to understand that reality and a false reality aren't the same.
Facts.
And sometimes you can't explain that. But it's what it is. And you feel me? We have the ladies on sometimes. Some get recorded, some do not. Nobody got time to be sitting there arguing and bickering about this bitch, that bitch, whose bitch. No. There was supposed to be a guest this week, but I dubbed it.
Why?
Because niggas act like they can't be without their bitch for 10 minutes. And that shit's kind of annoying because, like, you're supposed to be the man. Put your foot down. Tell that bitch she got to sit in the house for a couple hours.
Wow. But yeah, totally. I totally get it.
Okay, maybe she wanted to be in the house. Well, where are her friends at? Don't she got anything other to do than follow you around?
I mean, this comes back to the first. This goes back to the dependent and independent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's very dependent, or maybe he is.
I'm pretty sure. I know him. She's wearing the pants.
Oh. Then there you go. He can't go anywhere without,
Right, but just because you got to bring sand to the beach, why you got to come to my beach with the sand?
Making valid points here.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't... We supposed to sit down, have like an hour, 30-minute discussion, and then you can go back home.
Right.
And if in that time frame, if either one of y'all worried about y'all cheating on each other, y'all maybe shouldn't be together. Yeah. If it only takes 30 minutes for y'all to fall apart. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's crazy. Y'all gonna say I'm crazy, but when I was talking to old girl, I was okay with her cheating because she left me the fuck alone. 2-3 days of her not in my face was heaven. If that meant she was in the face of someone else, you feel me? Wallahi, take her.
Okay.
Get her out of my face.
Okay.
Because I can't do that constant 24/7 around each other, fucking like right here on the hips.
But you work.
Yes.
So it's not gonna be 24 hours.
Right, but I done worked. I don't want to come home and see you.
So what you think you're gonna do? You're just gonna walk by each other and just everything's peachy?
Yeah.
No, it don't work like that.
I know it don't. But like, man, I don't mind hanging out with you on my day off, but I'm not. If I have 3 days off, I'm not spending all 3 with you. You get 1. So pick one of the 3 that you would like, and that's how we go from there. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I got all 3 days to dedicate to you, because I don't.
I've met all types. Like I've met people who I could do 3 days out the week, but I'm not doing 7. That's wild. You know what I mean? I've met people that's like, I want all 7 days. Like, I need you. I breathe you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've met a couple of people, but it's just you. It's just your mindset, your personality. I feel like personally, I could handle both. I could take I need you, I breathe you, and I could still take the 3 days. Because I still find my individuality as well.
What are you doing with your time to where you have all the time to worry about me?
Worry about you.
No. There are a million things to do. We both broke. Why are you wanting to spend every single second laid up under me? Now, if we like a business together or some shit, totally different. But like, if you work your job, right? I work my job.
Right.
And then all you just want is a Netflix and chill 9 to 5 motherfucker, that's perfectly cool, but I'm not him.
I see what you're saying.
So it's like, after I worked at this job, and even my part-time job, right? I still want to focus on what I'm currently trying to do in my life so I don't have to keep working for these 2 motherfuckers. And then later on, whatever I got left over, I'll gladly give to you.
I'm keeping it real with you. You don't have time for relationships.
No.
And that's what it comes down to.
Oh. I mean, I will give you 100 of my 25%.
No, you can. You can.
Can what?
Give them 125%.
No, I will give them 100% of my 25%.
See, yeah, that's pretty cool, but you're choosing to do that. You feel me?
Because I'm trying to make something.
Well, make what? You think you're gonna make something out of 25%?
No, I'm giving my other 75 to everything else.
Right. So right now you're in the part of balance in life where relationships don't really matter. You're not a dependent.
I'm not a dependent?
No.
No, I don't need any outside force to
right, exactly. Now,
drive my goal.
A dependent now is somebody who's more along the lines of crazy love or you know.
I mean, if we rock, we rock. I got no problem with it.
Nah, but you don't gonna want her around every time though. That's weird.
No, because if I'm, let's say, you feel me, it's time for you and me to do a pod. Why is
Right.
she there? She could sit at home and wait till I get back. Or she could sit her, she could do whatever. You feel
Or
me?
she could sit right there and don't say nothing.
Why?
Because she wants to be with you.
I'll be
She's
back in an
independent.
hour. I'll be back in an
See,
hour.
you see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'll be back in an hour.
She just want to make sure you're okay.
No, find friends. Find God. The Bible's an umbilical cord. Stay connected.
You need to find you a girl that's, you know.
I need someone that's just as busy, and we can sit down and be like, you know what, Thursday? I don't have the free time to sit there and babysit you. Either build with a busy man or you babysit a broken nigga. It's the only
See, that's the thing. It's all about compromising.
I'll gladly compromise.
You're not compromising.
But I'm not giving you every single free second I have. Because what are we doing?
What you mean?
What are we doing?
We're doing the right thing.
Nah.
You want to build, you want to gain money so that way you don't have to do it later, right?
Correct.
That's the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody should ever get in between that, though.
Exactly. And that's why she gonna have to wait until it's her time to shine.
Well, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You gotta better yourself first before you love yourself before you love somebody else, right?
You feel
so
me?
with that being said, understand your 25% is not going anywhere with anyone.
That's all I got.
Okay. Okay. We'll take it. It's all right.
Yo, I really hope that my ex's boyfriends is a fan. I hope that every shorty that I ever talked to, right, they got a new nigga and they happy in the relationship. And I hope that they man listens to the pod and then sends her clips.
I am willing to agree. Yes, I hope so too. And if this message is getting out right now, take that, bitch.
You can't escape me. I'll forever be everywhere. Your boyfriend will be a fan. You're going to tell him to stop listening, and he's going to be so in tune to where he just won't send you the videos no more. But you know deep down he's still watching them, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm glad you're a fan, guy.
Keep doing you, guy. We make this just for you.
Just for you.
If I never wrestled with you, I didn't love you. If I didn't try to fucking Batista bomb you through the bed or whatever, yo, I did not love you.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm talking about with the shorties. If I never, play fought with you, I didn't love you.
Okay, so play fighting is non-existent right now for me.
Because you probably go too crazy.
You put your hands on me, I put my hands on you.
See, Big Y'all, you're walla.
See, the thing is, Batista bombing for me is death. If I Batista bomb somebody, it's death. She's gonna die. So, it's really weird that you choose to poke a bear. You know what I'm saying? We're not play fighting. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah, no. If I ain't never had a fucking SmackDown versus Raw wrestling match with you, I ain't fuck with you.
So all the girls you love, you know, you gave them a clothesline?
100% put them in a rear naked choke.
Wow.
The walls of Jericho.
Why?
Because I fuck with
Because you love them.
Yeah.
What is going on? That's a real love right there.
You feel me?
Oh my God.
But nah, it wasn't like I was just bullying them. It was mutual.
I think that was a time in the past for you.
100%.
Yeah.
So
So let me ask you a question since we're here.
okay.
Do you ever feel like you're gonna find a girl that's better than the girl that you think is good for the past for you? Like, everybody got that one ex that they think is like, damn, I should still be with her. You feel me?
I wouldn't say I should still be with her, but she set a precedent that at bare minimum, there are certain things a certain girl has to hit. And when I get less than that, it's a turnoff because I know what good...
So you use her to set your standards then?
Yeah, I know what good looked like when it was good. You know what I mean?
Right.
When we were vibing and we were 100% and we weren't really on that bullshit, I know what good looked like, and I know how good treated me, and I know how good treated. So when I don't get that, it's immediate, like, who raised you? Why are you like this? Because the shorty, she was raised by her grandma, so she just knew what to do. You feel me? Like, it wasn't like one of those, oh, women should do this. She just did things, and she set a precedent. And on top of the fact, I've been raised around women, so my mom and my aunts and shit like that. I just know what good looks like, how good they treated men, and you feel me? You want that back. You shouldn't have to be like, oh, I want this. It should just be like, it should just be known. If it's not known, then you're not for me because you obviously maybe you weren't raised that way, maybe you weren't taught that way. And who am I to sit there and feel like I'm training you? I don't like that.
Right.
I guess it comes down to how you were raised. Apologies. Technical difficulties. We're gonna finish it up with a solo for around here. From this point on. But basically what I was saying was like I'm trying to build something, you know. I'm trying to build an idea and turn that into something, you feel me? On top of the fact that there are other things that I'm doing, got manufacturers I'm dealing with. I really just don't have the time to sit there and have someone around that's not contributing. So like, if you're just solely around to be around, then no. But if like you're actually sitting there learning and you're picking up some of the slack, then sure, we can work something out. But if you're just there, no, I don't have time for that. I don't need that in my space. I'm trying to figure some shit out, and I can only focus on one task at a time. And that's why I haven't put trying to be in a relationship on my plate. It's just not something I'm trying to do right now. It's like trying to do school and work. It's real fucking hard. And just like eventually one of them things you end up like failing in. And who wants to go through all that emotional shit just because you're trying to really like build something? It kind of fucking sucks, and it's just a pain in the ass when you constantly fighting with someone because trying to be something I never been, you know? I'm with Angela Reese. I would not go to that White House either. Fuck Jill Biden. Yeah. There's no way that I do the same little taunt shit that the white bitch did. Because basically what happened was the white bitch from the other team, she pointed at her ring finger at a game and was making fun of another team, right? So when Angela Reese did it, I think maybe a week or 2 weeks later or something around, like it was very relatively close time. When she did it, you feel me? That shit made the news. Motherfuckers saying, oh, it was unsportsmanlike conduct. All she really did was point at her finger. Like, she didn't do nothing else. She didn't do shit. All she did was point at her fucking finger. And you feel me? You know how these softies in this world get. This shit really is annoying. But Jill Biden had the nerve to then go on and say, even if the other team loses, I still want them to come to the White House instead of ASU because what she did was unsportsmanlike conduct. How the fuck do you say some shit like that? And especially with a straight face. Like, that's really fucked. You know? Like, shorty worked her ass off. She hooped her ass off. You feel me? She playing great games. And it's always been with the sport that the winners of the championship go to the White House. You know what I mean? And then for you to say, oh, because she taunted the white bitch, the loser gets to come when the winners don't, that don't make no fucking sense. And the only reason why Jill didn't double down was because she started to look like a dick. You feel me? Everyone else was like, well, what do you mean the loser gets to go? Like, people were outraged about that shit. And rightfully so, because you said so, you're going to change 5-10 years worth of what y'all been doing just because you didn't like how shit was done. Nah, that shit was fucked. And me, if I was Angela Reese, I would not accept that level of disrespect. I wouldn't go. And honestly, her teammates, keep it being, should have her back. They shouldn't have been like, oh, well, we're going anyways. Nah. She violated the whole fucking team. Y'all know that, right? She said that even if y'all won, you niggas still wasn't going. And then for her to be like, oh, I'm sorry, you guys can come. Y'all like, okay, cool. Nah, straight lapdogs. I would never put up with that level of disrespect because ain't no bitch about to say, oh, we want the whites to come. That's basically what it sounds like. Nah, I get, you feel me? She only caved in because her team say we going, and it was just kind of like, whatever. But honestly, her team and the coach should have been behind her because if the internet would have never got on, oh, girl, these bitches, y'all wouldn't be going. She was dead ass serious. Like, y'all would not have been going. Even if y'all won, you niggas would not have went. The other team would have went solely because she didn't like what you did. And then your team didn't have your back, no, your coach had your back. Nah, I wouldn't have did that. I'd double down. I'd be like, nah, I'm not going. If the team would have went, cool. But me personally, I'm not going. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm going to say something. It's a hot topic, but hear me out. Pay attention to the idea, not the words. I think a woman's biggest flaw is they trying to change niggas. And when it fails, they become jaded. What I mean by that is a woman will, they'll meet a guy, right? And they really like that guy. They like him for his style, or his personality, or whatever the fuck it is they found the reason they like that guy, right? Understand that man probably, maybe he isn't the best of men. You feel me? She could probably do better. She don't want to do better. So she wants to change him. Get him out the streets. Get him off of drugs. You feel me? Like, get him to where he can be a normal, moldable, boyfriend, lover, whatever. And the problem is when it comes to certain niggas, certain niggas is just hurt and certain niggas is just stuck in their ways. When you've been doing something for a very long time, that's just the way it is. If all you know is thug the block, or all you know is being in biker gang, or whatever the fuck it is all you know, this is all you do every single day, it's really hard to switch lanes. Not saying you can't, because it's doable, trust me. It's just hard. Because you're starting over from the beginning, you're starting over with no help, you're starting over from ground zero, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you try to get a man or woman, because niggas do it too, to change and become the person you want them to be, and it's not gonna fucking work. It never will. So y'all put your time, your energy, your love, your trust, y'all do all this shit for niggas that ain't shit. And you know the nigga ain't shit. Everyone in your family told you this nigga ain't shit. But you still fucking do it anyways. And then after a while, you feel me, you realize you cannot change this person. That nigga will always be who the fuck he is, day in, day out, all year, every year. And that shit hurts. And so you become angry, you become jaded, and now it really boils down to niggas ain't shit. And I get it. I get why y'all think that way, I get why y'all feel that way. But I think a woman's biggest flaw is you niggas that y'all try to change niggas that can't be changed. Some niggas is just, they are who they are. And either you accept that they're not gonna change, or you move on. And I think the moving on part is hard, especially when you pour energy and love into someone, but I understand it's easier said than done. But I think the biggest flaw is just trying to change niggas that'll never be changed, and motherfuckers be get jaded off that. I created this layer, that I'm a funny guy, that I'm a cool, laid-back, chill motherfucker. But I have committed felonies with these hands. I'm not writing it. I have spun a narrative that y'all really sat there and believed me. That I was just the laid-back guy, the one y'all could walk all over. And no, y'all was wrong. I gave y'all the wrong impression, and I'm sorry. Don't think because I'm a YouTuber that I'm a good guy. I try to be, though, I aim for bigger and better. Want to be a modern-day Suge, just without the murders. Pay attention to the idea, not the words. Maybe that's not where I'm going. But all right, y'all, tune in next week. We got better content. We got amazing content. The banging fucking speakers. Also, patreon.com/Rant to the Real. There are behind the scenes. There are post-pod, pre-pod banter. And there's part 2 to last week's episode because I know that y'all been wanting to hear it and did not finish it. But tune in next week, y'all.